My name is Tom Curcio. I am the principal and founder of Curcio Law. We are a personal injury law firm based here in Old Town Alexandria, and we represent people who have been injured in car crashes, dangerous properties, or by dangerous products. I have been practicing law for 41 years here in Northern Virginia and Old Town. I've had relationships with several banks over my career. And pain points I've experienced, first of all, has been a lack of a personal connection, which I think is very important. We built our practice through relationships and getting to know our clients, and I wanted that, and that was lacking in other banks. As personal injury lawyers, all of our fees are contingent, which means there's some risk involved. We can be working on a case for a year or two before we get paid. The contingency fee is considered the poor man's key to the courthouse. Most people who are hurt can't afford to hire a lawyer. So we need a line of credit to keep cash flow going, to fund our cases, to pay employees. And not many banks are willing to do a line of credit for a personal injury firm. The folks at John Marshall Bank took the time to know me and learn our business and our practice, and were willing to go ahead and give us a line of credit, which has been very, very important to us. John Marshall has given the firm the ability, frankly, to grow our practice. They have been very instrumental in facilitating how we handle our practice. You know, the current term in the practice of law is all about the client experience, and whatever we can do to make that experience smoother and easier for our clients, and frankly for staff and for the lawyers, is beneficial. John Marshall's electronic banking platform is wonderful. I maintain 4 accounts with John Marshall Bank. I have an operating account, we have a trust account, we have a money market account, and I have a bill pay account. And with electronic banking, I can literally transfer funds from one account to another with several keystrokes. It's amazing. And then I have an electronic record. If I need to check any kind of electronic record or any kind of my banking statements, I go online, and with a couple of keystrokes, I have access to my statements. So that's been just a wonderful a benefit they have. The other thing they've been real good about is we do more and more clients now want their money, sent by wire or electronic transfers. John Marshall's been very helpful in bringing us along in that process, and we've been using it more and more for our clients. The other thing that I really find just incredibly helpful is their back office support. Whenever we have an issue, if we have an issue or a question about the electronic banking, there was a recent situation where I had my office assistant. I wanted to give her some greater access for wire transfers. We called them up, got on there with their back office people, and within a matter of minutes, they had given her access. So whenever there's an issue with any kind of electronic banking, their support staff has just been incredibly responsive. We get paid typically when cases reach either verdict, we go to trial, or there's a settlement. During the first year of COVID, the courts literally shut down. Because of that, cases weren't getting settled, no cases were going to trial, and income wasn't coming in. So PPP was critical to us. We have a staff of 11 people, including the attorneys, and John Marshall was geared up and ready to go for PPP. And so as soon as the portal opened, we were able to submit our application, and we got our funds quickly when we needed them. And then there was a second round of PPP loans, and we were able to participate in that as well, again, because John Marshall was on top of it. And I can tell you that several of my colleagues who have had long relationships with banks, much bigger banks, did not have access to PPP. So we were able to keep everybody employed, keep the doors open, and basically the practice survived those challenging times of COVID. I certainly would recommend John Marshall, and I certainly have recommended John Marshall to my friends and colleagues, especially my lawyer friends. I believe strongly in building relationships, and my relationship with John Marshall is, frankly, I see them as being, integral to our success and really kind of a partner in our success. So I cannot speak highly enough of them.